together. Okay, there's a cell. It's clearly a ship, and not all of the lumber stolen from the town.
Whenever you bonk stick someone.
Yes, bonk stick. How did you get bonk stick?
So I joined a server called Soundboarders Community, and now I'm stealing all their sounds.
Yes! Yes, Josh, do that.
Can somebody...
Yippee! What?
Yippee!
Hi, Jenny! Hi, Jenny!
That's when someone makes it critical. The yippee.
Yep, I heard a Mario. Oh, come on.
Order sound.
Yeah, Josh, you need to do that.
So I have an idea. I think these should have you all at 200%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower...
Oh, it affects Robyn. It affects Robyn.
So was that a sound effect or someone actually?
It was a sound effect. It's a very convincing one.
Yes, it was. Like, we lost someone.
I was staring at the thing too, and I like circled the board like 3 times trying to figure out like
who are we missing? Who was here? Wait.
Did it start freezing? Yes, it froze last time too. The Jello has froze.
At least you can Jello. Don't even.
Oh, is TaleSpire acting up again?
I can't Jello.
I heard SpongeBob.
I can Jello.
did
Wait,
put
what
can't
form
Jello.
of Jello are we talking about?
Jello that is Jello. Anytime I make Jello, it doesn't Jello.
Oh, my high school girlfriend and I actually made Code Red Jello once. It was fantastic.
I can't even make normal Jello.
You gotta leave it in the fridge longer.
I do, and like me and my mom, we each made different flavors, okay? And like mine, liquid shit, hers awesome, and she's like, maybe you put too much water, and I'm like, you saw me measuring, and I put like way less water, and it still didn't do it, and I'm like, the only thing I can make is grilled cheese, okay? That's my jam right there. I can't cook anything else.
It's a little hard to mess up with cheese, but I got
I make it in a pan, okay? It's good. It is very good. So
I
good.
make dinner for my house about 5 nights a week. And tonight, I make Korean kalbi ribs.
Grilled cheese and jam! Oh, hello!
Damn it!
No, the best thing ever, you take a egg and you put it on a sandwich with cheese and jelly.
Ew.
Don't you be
You
quiet.
really fucked that up when you said jelly.
Yeah, you really did.
What
Fine,
kind
take
of jelly?
You had me in the
like
first
grape
half.
or strawberry.
Wait. Did you
Okay,
say
like-
grilled cheese with jelly?
Egg and jelly.
No, it's
If
well,
it was like
an egg and peanut butter and jelly is like the best thing ever.
Sounds
Yes,
gross.
it is so good. Especially,
if you said like red pepper jam or onion jam, I might understand.
No.
Strawberry jelly?
Strawberry or grape.
With egg? That sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
like the best one is peanut butter jelly with egg. You put an egg in the
I
sandwich.
don't know if that's it, Chief.
It's the
I don't
best.
think that's it, Chief.
Were you
That's-
really
that's
glad you came up with
drunk.
this combination?
That's drunk or very high, waking up in the morning, eating what you find in the fridge.
Okay, I've still eaten it where I wasn't, so don't even. But
But did you discover it when you were high?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Pretty sure no. But it's freaking, I really want one. I thought of that this morning because I made an egg sandwich, and I'm like, and I was eating it, and I'm like, I forgot the peanut butter and jelly. This would have been even better.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I just realized
It's so good.
And also,
Hello.
okay. And James is probably not coming. I reminded him, and he told me he had had a bad day, so I don't suspect he will appear. But someone should really be like Devil Kronk to match the Angel Kronk.
Right?
But I don't want to do it.
Pedi, change your pick. Yeah.
He's been Devil Kronk forever. I mean, Angel Kronk.
At the current point, I'm just saying
That is too loud. Okay.
That scared the bejeebus out of
For
me.
the
y'all.
love
I
of
might beat a little.
Paylor, just stand still, Pedi.
I wasn't doing anything. I'm on my phone right now.
Oh.
I'm just fighting with TaleSpire to get it going.
I'm in the place between boards right now, so mine
The
is
space
working.
between.
I'm at the hourglass at the beginning, and it just keeps spinning.
How does it feel to have the hourglass against you, Josh?
Most of the time it is.
Oh, how the turntables have turned.
Oh, indeed.
Oh,
They are
no.
known to do that.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. Good job.
You either die the hero or you live long enough to become the villain.
So yeah, right now I'm at the. Oh wait, who's the devil? Who's the
That
living
would
devil?
be Dave, and I knew Dave would do it. Like, I suggested it, wanting to know if it would be Dave, and he did it.
Oh, I was in the process of getting one saved right now.
I figured it would be
like your
cards.
icon.
That's dope.
You're Miguel. Oh, wait. Someone needs to
'Cause
be
you are the
Miguel's
bard.
Definitely not gay boyfriend.
What?
What?
Oh.
Accurate.
What?
Yeah?
Wait, what?
Anyways, as I was saying,
Anyway,
I'm on my phone at the house I'm sitting.
You
with
didn't
all the
bring it?
animals.
Oh. I
Make
thought-
sure the house goes to bed by 9, okay?
No, I'll make sure. Today should be the last day. I think they're coming home today.
When I used to pet sit, I used to bring my computer and do the shit from there, so yeah. Samesies.
does that mean they're homeward bound?
They are homeward
No one
bound.
acknowledge him. Just no one acknowledge him. If everyone just stays quiet, it goes away.
You guys shut up. I love those movies.
I thought it was
So we
clever.
roll for initiative, right? Because we're fighting the king.
They don't make movies like Homeward Bound anymore.
They
that
don't.
was a good old fashioned.
So who pulled the king out of a dragon? Just someone tell me.
Oh.
Wait, there's the king out of the dragon? I thought we were fighting a dragon.
I sent you an update. How does no one
No one
read
reads the
the
updates
things
anymore.
that I
I
send?
did not get a fucking update.
Don't say no
You
one when I'm
did.
over here explaining.
No one does. Not
The
even me.
sun turns into a dragon who turns into Valone and Valor's, who knows Valone and Valor's by name, and then it turns into king.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the king of. This is your all's king.
King of Valona.
Girls.
Euros.
Well, not
Curiously-
Shrike. Not
That's like
Shrike.
the most hickest thing I've said today. You know what? That's y'all's king.
Do we actually know what the king would look like?
Yes, we've met
It's
him.
in character chat as
We
well.
met the king?
Yeah, we met the king when we graduated.
Oh yeah!
Well, you've met the king before then, too.
I scrolled up a little bit here. I'll post it here. Here's what the king is supposed to look like.
He kind of looks like he's from that anime where that like little kid with the sword is beating up all the big giants. I don't know what it's called. YouTube keeps throwing it at me. It's confusing, but he kind of looks like from
Why does it look like he could be Breya's dad?
See it?
Daddy.
I see it.
Oh, good lord.
I am also in the place between worlds whenever you are.
I had to completely reset Steam to get in. Here we go.
Gotcha.
He is Breya's dad.
And of
Unfortunately,
course-
Breya's dad has a different name.
And of course,
And a different.
Mirra
And no hair.
in true Mirra
As far as who brought him
fashion
here,
ran up and gave him a good old glomp.
as far as who brought him here, sorry. That's all I got.
Sorry,
Sorry.
no, sorry.
Breya doesn't remember this is the king. She can't remember what the king looked like. She met him like one time.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Apparently, he was met multiple times.
Breya only remembers a single time.
Breya remembers. Kachina does not.
Breya's like, oh, hey, it's you. But
with the
You're
face.
I'm convinced that someone's like, Breya, that's the king. And she's like, oh yeah, that is the
Huh.
king.
The king of who?
I forgot what he looked like.
You know, it's been so
mean-
long. I mean,
Unless he was at that trial that Groot was, you know, or Shrike at the time was being investigated or something before the attack. Shrike has no idea who this man is.
Well, Shrike could have seen statues and the depictions and stuff in Kelowna, but at the same time, you recognize his appearance, but you might not know who he is. That's true.
So Mirra ran up and gave him a big ol' hug, of course.
Mirra, you can't just go hug a royal. They'll cut your hands off.
He laughed like Santa Claus, okay? He's fine with it.
He sure did. He is essentially like Big Papa King. Oh, wee.
Is he like the king from Breath of the Wild with his weird ho-ho-hos?
With the weird what?
Ho-ho-hos. When you first meet him as an old man, that.
I've actually never played Breath of the Wild.
Wow. It's a lot of fun.
When they said there was durability on weapons, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
It's annoying, but it's worth playing the game in my opinion.
Okay,
You
so
get used to the durability system after a while. Like it just kind of ingrains in your brain. Like, all right, I need to make sure to go pick up a couple new weapons before I go in this area.
I
That's
watched
fair.
a clip of somebody streaming it, and one of the viewers was like, "Oh, when's this weapon break?" And he's running along, and then it broke, and he's like, "That long?"
The strategy is that you always just carry about 8 weapons with you at one time.
What?
well,
And
it's
he
the
made
same
one
with Dead
line
Island.
And tried to pull it
I
up
got
the Master Sword.
summoned.
When you start the game.
Is this the king's gem, that red gem we found?
Yes.
Okay, good. Can the king absorb it so I can know what would have happened if
He
Breya gave
turned-
it to Aya?
It turned into...
So, you guys.
Didn't the bus turn into the dragon?
So let me
The
recap.
bus turned into the
Let's have Josh
Let me
just
recap. a little bit.
recap. Yeah. Thank
It
you.
sounds like some of you guys are confused as of 1 week ago.
Confusion.
That
So-
felt shady.
I'm always confused 100% of the time.
Very
Good old
dare
king,
you.
half-elf cleric.
I am just. Let me get Aurora in here.
It's my secret. I'm always confused.
Aurora.
My
Aurora.
secret is that I always feel
Yay.
Alright, so when we were last playing, you guys were making your way through the caverns, and you guys seen a bunch of centipedes that were basically fading away, so to speak.
Maybe dying.
Yeah. Made me sad.
After making your way through a good portion of it, you actually started to find the more or less what you guys believe is the entrance, or one of the entrances to the Temple of Morgan. It's kind of a coincidence. It just kind of happened by chance, which I'm very happy. But somebody decided, you know, Bob hasn't done anything in quite a while. And through a series of actions and questions, Bob was destroyed, and you guys were presented with a woman's bust with no face.
The freaking bust.
Upon Breya choosing to examine it and destroy the bust, causing a very huge force pushback, but also revealing a very, very large, brilliantly shining red ruby. Upon some messing with it, aka Yuelia trying to identify it, she stumbled upon a set of words that, once said out loud, activated the ruby, and thus you saw the large red dragon, which then changed form into the king that you guys know.
Which Mirra then ran up and gave him a hug, and he was all like, ho, ho, ho. He was Santa Claus there for a moment. And then, let me see, Mirra was like, oh my gosh, so much has happened. We made new friends, trying to stop the cultists who attacked Verona, went to find Bellhaven, but then there was a zombie war. And wait, how have you been trapped in the bus? How Bob get it? How are you here? And then she just stands there very, very confused.
Do we even know that this is the real king?
He knows our names, our real names, so I'm just going off of that.
As it currently stands,
I don't really remember our real names. We're just people.
And he knows we are the Velonan Valors.
Right, but I just doubt a king would actually know us by name.
He knew my name, and I have a higher rank and status.
I have a rank and status.
Just saying.
So rude. So
Guys,
hoity-toity.
For what it's worth, I don't think he knew my name.
No.
And if he does
He
know
said,
my name,
and some
I'm
new
calling
friends. New friends.
I have dark vision.
Good for you.
Look, if anybody has dark vision, it's me.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Well, technically, but oh,
Who did we lose?
okay.
Is that one a real one
Pedi.
or?
We lost Pedi.
I don't know, was it?
That's a real one. But basically, that more or less sums up what happened. We basically left off with him saying that he was happy to see you all and named off pretty much all of you except for a handful. And then Mirra ran up and hugged him and asked him a billion questions. And then Shrike made some comments about not being on the good side of dragons.
Yeah, Shrike, I don't think the arena or like the undead bone dragon really count.
Why are you echoing? Thank you.
Paul. Yeah, Paul.
I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, that's why. Hi.
Hello.
Camera turn on.
You
What was
can't
I
tell
doing?
me what to do.
Stop it.
You can't tell me what to do. Hello, I missed your face, Jenny. Jenny. Hi.
Jenny and the Jets.
Jenny and the Jets. Ow.
But yeah.
Oh,
So,
I.
as it stands,
Yeah.
now the ball's in your guys' court. What do you guys want to do? Well, Mirra already chose coordinator.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Oh, I literally just made some tea. You wanna sit down and have some tea, and you can tell us what in the name of Moradin is going on? Okay? Confusion?
Oh,
It's very bold of you to
Right,
say he
right.
knows what's going on.
Breya's gonna raise her hand and say, hey, can we have a bit of a team huddle for a second?
he goes, surely.
Huh?
Mirra,
Okay.
here.
Okay. I go to. Yes.
We do that anime huddle where we're whispering, and I'm like, okay, we need to ask ourselves, how the hell is the king here in the astral plane? And is this really the king? I don't think it is. How does he know all our names? And how would the king even remember who we are? We're nobodies. Except Starlight.
Except Starlight.
Because you knew she was totally gonna be like, I have rank. Star.
I think this is suspicious.
Ow. Oh no. Okay, you know that's fair, and your worries are valid.
We
You're
were told some things to be tricky in this plane.
Yeah.
yeah.
You can see how it's not completely.
Problem. I don't know anything about the king.
Neither do I.
Where were you on When they all attacked the court.
You know, Mirra got distracted by like either a pretty flower or a butterfly or something. It just happens.
I just think maybe we should investigate a little bit, because we don't want to give up secrets. And why is the king of Bologna?
But if he already knows
Moradin,
all of
a
your all's
dwarven
names.
god?
He knows
wasn't in the temple. He was in
He was in Bob.
True, he was in Bob. Where did we get Bob?
in the
original crab fight.
So,
After the original crab
the
fight,
king of
we got
Bologna
Bob.
was in a bust, in a gem, on a ship.
Yes.
Why?
It was in a gem, in a bust,
In a bag.
very angry,
Very
bag of
angry. Dwarven
holding,
bag of holding.
ship.
In a ship.
Curiously, thinking back, having Breya think back, was there a time where the king left Bologna and hadn't been seen since? Because we know he was there at graduation, but was he missing for a time?
Not that anybody pointed out. Granted, given your guys' knowledge, you're pretty sure Bologna wouldn't say the king was missing if he was missing and cause a
That's
state
true.
of
Could I
How-
history check to see
how
if I
powerful
remember
is
at
he?
my
'Cause-
trial?
Hold on. So, Dave first, then Paul.
Can I history check to see if I remember if he was at my trial or not?
Sure. And what were you saying, Paul?
I was just asking if anyone knows how powerful the king actually is. Is this beyond the realm of normal for him, or is it him being a dragon just a completely unheard of thing?
Up until this point, I don't think anybody thought the king was anything but a normal dude.
But just to build on Paul's question a bit, Bologna's monarchy and the king, is it family based where he inherited it, or it was a different method of selecting the king present for Bologna?
Good question. I think you guys would learn this as Bologna Valors.
I wasn't paying attention.
The Kingdom of Bologna was actually named after the queen, whose name was...
Is it a matriarchal society?
No. But, she was without husband. And then she married the king, and that's how he became king.
Oh.
Also, Bologna hasn't actually been established very long.
No, it has not. And on top of that, the kingdom was named after her, and that was the choice of the common folk chose the name of the kingdom for her to create. So it was a matriarchy by choice, I guess you could say.
I got a 19 on that history check.
He was not there. Not that you were aware of, anyway.
I say we inquire about how he ended up in a gem, in a bust, in a bag.
I asked, but then my eyes got all swirly and I just kind of stood there yeah.
That sounds like a good idea. Let's do some questions.
He's just standing there stroking his beard, kind of looking around.
We unhuddle, and I'll speak up and be like, can you explain to us how you're a dragon that was in a gem, that was in a bus, that was in a bag, that was on a ship outside of Bologna?
He slowly takes his hands off his beard, and he kind of tucks both of his thumbs into the little area between his gut and the belt.
Okay.
And he kind of adjusts himself and he goes, "Unfortunately, my dear Breya, I have no clue."
Oh.
Oh.
Mirra gets the tea ready for because she was making tea for Bob before y'all turn him inside out. So it's ready. Okay, so she gets the tea and she hands one tea.
Yes, thank you.
And she hands everybody some tea.
And as he goes to take a sip, his pinky comes out. But he goes, "Alas, I wish I could answer that question much more because I am also curious myself. The last thing I remember was giving that speech a year ago."
The speech like at our school?
Correct.
Wasn't that way more than a year ago, just out of game?
About a year and a few months.
For some reason, I thought it was like 4 years.
Right? No, we were in school for like 2 years, and at the end was that, and we've been out of school for like not quite a year and a half.
Okay.
Oh, so let me rephrase. Yeah, so it's been more than just a year, but it's been. How do I word this to make it make sense?
Time's weird.
So, if I remember how I set this up correctly, you guys went on your voyage, did all the whole thing, ended up getting tied up in the whole thing where you went to the other side, came back, there was a lot of casualties, and you guys did we did kind of fast forward through your graduation. Yeah, it was just 1 year.
Yep.
Damn. The last thing you remember is that speech. Did you make it back to, like, the castle?
I don't remember.
Do you remember anything about jester people or cultists with masks that look like, and she pulls out one of the masks like this?
I mean, while I do know that cult, unfortunately, I have no idea if they're the ones responsible.
Well, they've been causing a lot of trouble.
Oh, they've been causing trouble for much longer than you've been cadets and elites.
I am neither of these things.
I
Don't
feel
worry,
like
you're
we've
honorary.
I feel like we've glossed over the fact that the king is a freaking dragon.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
have
ask
you always been a dragon?
Yes. So I do apologize for deceiving you all.
Well, it's not
Okay,
really a
but-
deception. Like what? So, like he's him. I'm a cat.
Is the form mirror in front of us now like an illusion, or is it actually like a body?
This is an ability that most dragons have. But it's sad to say that I probably do not have a physical form anymore.
Oh.
Do you think you were killed?
The gemstone that you're holding is my heart. It is my soul. Dragons don't... How do I word this? The reason we are immortal is because our soul never leaves our bodies. As long
But
as
your soul is outside your physical form.
kind of. It's a projection currently.
So the stone is still there. It didn't like.
What happens if someone takes the soul out of a dragon's body? Does your body decay? Does it turn to stone?
Well, if you take the stone out of a dragon, it more or less will decay just like any other creature.
Oh, so we can just put it back.
And I do not know how much time has passed, but it's likely that my body is long gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do not worry, dear Mirra. A dragon of my age has lived far, 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 far too long.
I
How
don't want
old
to
are
say
you?
anything. You would think they would say something if something happened to the king. Like, would they not hold a funeral?
They wouldn't want to worry everyone, especially with the attack. Sure, Valona gets attacked, and oh no, the king's like all dead. Can you imagine what that would do to the people's spirits? Of course, they wouldn't tell
if
anybody.
isn't it even worse not to have half of the leading power in place?
I mean, I'm sure he has a council.
Well, there's no monarchy now. The Colonial Queen passed away a long time ago.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
That happened before, no one ever asked, but that happened before we even started.
So there's currently no leader of Valona. You never had children.
Other than the, I guess you could say, kind of republic that is set in place.
Yeah, I was figuring there was a council.
How did the Queen die?
Breya, that's rude. He's still grieving for his loving wife.
Did it? We need to know. If the cultists did it, and then they did this to him, they're trying to dispose of the monarchy. That's important.
As far as the most talented healer I know, came to the conclusion of Belhaven. She died of natural causes. Her body just ceased to work, I guess is...
Reached equilibrium.
Yep, I like that.
I'm sorry
Did you
for
just
your
decide
loss.
you didn't want to work anymore, so she died?
Rip. Groot! You are so rude. So rude. So rude.
Honesty is honestly the best thing.
Oh, I am so sorry. Okay, so we met new friends. So this is Shrike. He's our honorary Valonan Valor member.
I'm sorry, what's my name?
He knows our real. I'm sorry. Groot. This is Groot. And she introduces all the NPCs, and this is cards. Do you find poke out?
I know the king.
Breya is going to gently interrupt and say, I know you want to introduce people, but I have an important question that I think maybe takes some precedent. Me, the player, now forgets what I was going to ask.
I'm sorry.
Instantly.
I'm sorry.
History.
Roll for history. That would be great.
Hold on, that's just such an important question. I'm going to meditate on it for a second. Continue.
Okay, I will give tea to the kiddos. Oh, and this is Quip.
Oh, Breya steps in front and says, we saw Valona burning in a vision of sorts. And we're trying our hardest to prevent it from happening.
He looks immediately concerned with the statement you just made.
We need to know everything you know about the cult, or the Jesters, if you know anything about them.
He walks up, still holding his teacup, and he slowly sits down, and just as he's about to sit, he just kind of lets his weight go, and it's just like a him sitting down. So, I can only tell you what I personally have found out on my own. So, in the beginning, or I should say, a long, long time ago, there were all the gods, all the factions, the world was. Eventually, some other force came into play. It is believed between the dragons that a force that had been long kept at bay had managed to finally make its way to the mundane world. Through, I guess you could say, legends or myths or what dragons have passed down throughout the ages. These were known as the Shard of Ultimate, or the Shard of Pure Evil, and the Mad God known as Rizadu.
So Rizadu, what was that?
The Rizadu. I'll type it.
Thank you.
I'm literally hearing Rizzadude, and that doesn't sound right to me.
I'm hearing Thorizadu.
It should,
There is
Okay.
it should not, probably not spelled that way, but you guys, we brought him up before. Just that's the swirly symbol.
Oh.
He's also known as the god of elemental evil, or the eye of elemental evil. So, the Rizajun was once considered the god of destruction, and he went to go and remove the shard from existence. This shard beyond the veil, but in trying to destroy it, it ended up consuming him instead. When that happened, he immediately turned against creation itself with his newfound powers and just started destroying everything, leaving nothing. This is what created the Abyss. The gods managed to subdue him and basically banish him permanently to the Abyss, but they never really could rest at ease because he technically was the only existence that could actually kill a god forever. From my understanding, and I'm not sure if I can quite call this truth or not, the gods made a decision at one point to all go and put an end to Thorizadun as a threat. And that is what is expected to be. They all left to go get rid of him and never came back.
Then why is it that here in the Temple of Moradin is still here but disappearing? Are they locked in some type of eternal battle?
It's hard to say. But the gods and goddesses, the deities that were, their whole power is, how do I word it? Think of it like soup. If you make a bowl of soup and then you leave it, the bowl of soup's still there. But a bunch of people are going to drink it eventually. Let's just say random people come and drink your soup.
That's rude.
But eventually the soup runs dry.
Aww. My soup.
Because there's probably better analogies for that, but that's the first thing I could think of.
I like it.
Just picturing some kind of dimensional graveyard now.
Far off.
In any case, the cultists and many of their, or I should say, the leaders that found out eventually established an idea, which then brought the cult together as they recruited more individuals. The people of the cult are actually made up of people across the multiverse.
Oh, great.
And what I mean by that is, imagine that one person, like let's say our world that we know, let's call him Steve.
Steve.
He makes shoes, he's a cobbler. But in another multiverse, they recruited him and now he's a cultist.
I'm just calling it now. One of us is going to be the bad in the cult. It's going to be an evil version of us.
Oh my god, please let it be Mirra. Evil Mirra.
I think it's going to be Starlight.
It's a dog instead of a cat.
Oh, that'd be great.
Let's be real. If we're out of character, it'll most likely be Groot.
You're already mostly evil.
think-
Come on.
I think it's going to be high-ranking Starlight.
Oh,
The intelligent one of us. Totally recruitable into a cult.
No, Starlight's gonna recruit us all into the cult.
Yeah, I'm convinced it's gonna be Starlight.
Starlight's going to use her vast intelligence to convince you all that it's
Not gonna be hard.
So Breya's gonna speak up and say, "Does that mean it's possible that we might end up fighting someone that we know from another universe? That is, well, that version of someone that we know here."
It's possible.
It's probably Bellhaven.
One of the reasons I became so powerful is because dragons function differently than other beings. That's why we have Soul Stone. It connects us throughout the multiverse. So I'm connected to every version of myself, no matter how many different versions there are.
Oh. Oh.
But our power grows when other versions of ourselves disappear.
Aw.
As it currently stands, or at least the last time I got to talk to my brethren, this may be the very last existence left. The ultimate goal of the cult is twofold. One believes everything should return to nothing, as the Rizadoon would intend, and the other believes that everything's supposed to turn into one path, one universe, one timeline, permanently.
Boy, just sounding oddly familiar.
You know,
What?
that would make sense because we saw the masked dudes fighting each other. So if they have different goals, that would make sense.
Why would some of the masked people want the Scroll of True Resurrection? How does that help them?
Scroll of True Resurrection? What do you mean?
Is that what it was called, or am I forgetting? Out of game.
No, that's
No,
exactly
that's right.
No,
Well,
that's what we were sent for.
Out of character, yes, it was called the Scroll of True
I
Resurrection.
just want to make sure. Well, the reason why we're here is we're trying to obtain the Scroll of True Resurrection to protect it from both the Jesters and the Cultists. They both want it.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose it could be used for that, but it's not a Scroll of True Resurrection.
What is it?
Is it a wish?
Yes and no.
Can we wish for the gods back?
It is the most powerful spell a deity can cast.
Real estate.
Oh, it's fuck that guy in particular.
Yep.
It is a fragment that contains the ability of True Wish.
Oh shit. I'm a real boy.
You could be.
Anybody who, the problem with, and most scholars and wizards alike know that the power of wish can be very limiting. And a lot of times it can backfire or have a monkey's paw effect where it gives you what you asked for but not what you wanted. The fragment of True Wish literally alters the world to be exactly as you intend.
Oh, that's bad. Okay.
So they could use it to shortcut to their goal. Either
Correct.
faction to just disappear existence, or to make...
They could literally end and restart the world as they see fit one time. Or, if the other faction gets it, they could just make everything blank.
I don't get why they would
could
want
Thanos
that.
us.
Yeah.
And before, such a thing wouldn't be possible because other gods would cancel it out. It would never work. But with no gods in play, whichever person managed to get their hands on it and use it would essentially be able to reset the world however they want.
So say we
God,
find
that's
it,
awful.
could we make a wish that all the gods return so it prevents them from ever being able to do this?
But then the residue dude would be back too, and he would just do it all
the
again.
gods but residue?
Shavakadu?
Like, if it's a true
Shamalama-ding-dong?
wish, we can not bring him back, but bring all the other gods back.
True.
And then that would just be a permanent safety net. If we envision the world with all the gods returned except him, and that his presence never existed, wouldn't that solve the problem?
But wouldn't that just create a paradox, thus eliminating the reason why we made the wish, because he didn't exist to begin with, thus eliminating the need to make the wish?
Indeed.
Well, then that would exist for anyone trying to use the wish.
So,
Because if they disappeared the world into nothing, then there was no need to make the wish in the first place, with that logic.
My brain hurts.
allow an old dragon's wisdom. And this is just the balance of the way things are. Any void that you make, literal or figurative,
It'll be filled.
will be filled by something else.
And it could be worse.
So if we take away the residue, dude, then it could be filled by something else.
Well, what if we just, like, wish all the gods back into existence, and also residue, but
There's no
we wish him being sealed away or something.
There's no limit to the wish. It doesn't even have to be a single sentence. You literally imagine what you want in its entirety, and it just is.
We could literally fix the world.
I mean,
Then we could fix what Vecna did too. We killed all those people, so we could fix that too, and that would be great. Well, that we really need to make sure the cultists don't get that. That would be bad.
Could we reverse the effects of all these people being turned into the undead?
Possibly.
All that and then some. He kind of shrugs his shoulders a little bit as he says that.
As when Groot asks if we need to do that, I'm gonna look at him and say, you know, I'm someone who's faithful to a god, and I think everyone has the right to feel that presence in their life. That's how it was supposed to be.
That's fair.
You could also wish to be a real boy.
The biggest problem I see your group facing is that in order to actually use it without being completely obliterated before even getting a chance to activate it, is that you need somebody that has a spark of divinity, I guess you could say.
We got that.
You have two.
Oh. Oh.
We have
Hold
two.
on.
Wait,
I know.
who's the two?
Hold on.
He looks at Shrike,
Mm-hmm.
your
Wait,
tree friend over there.
wait. Shrike wasn't made by a wizard.
No.
He was made
I was-
by a god.
Well, I
I
don't know
couldn't
about
tell
that.
you what your friend is made out of, other than I can see his mana.
Okay, if you were made by a god, why did you make a deal with some kind of demon?
So out of character, I'm actually in a deal with Gaia.
Oh, okay. Then why was that person all freaked out about the energy that surrounded you? It was all
Because
like,
it's
I don't want
Gaia.
to deal with that.
Because it's Gaia.
Fair enough. We follow the same god.
And the other, he looks over to
Merrily.
Merrily. Thank you.
Merrily.
Well, we knew Merrily.
Mm-hmm.
I gestured to Merrily and I explained. I'll just out of character, but explain.
Okay,
like we explained the situation where that dude showed up and cut off her horn. I'll just explain that back to him and say, is there a way? Because she seems to be disconnected now.
Wait. Somebody showed up and cut off her horn?
Yeah.
Who showed up and cut off her horn?
He seemed to be of great evil. Does anyone recall what his name was?
I don't remember what we're talking about right now.
Asshole. Dick.
So when
I
we
don't-
were in, where the hell were we again?
I didn't think she ever had a horn.
It was
You
in
guys-
Curseberry.
You guys were in the plane of incarceration known as Carceri.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I have it. Hang on, the evil dude. Hang on, it's one of these. It's gonna take me a sec. One-armed demon. Nope, that's not it.
What?
That's Ted.
No,
Merrily
that's
reacted
Razgora.
as if he was like a man or even some kind of god. I want to say it was like some kind of. It wasn't the god of games, but it was something different.
Orcus, or
God,
was
get the fuck
it? Dude,
Breya
I
will
have too many
describe in
names.
the best detail possible what she saw. How Merrily came to protect her. How Merrily seemed to be almost powerless. And how Merrily had her horn severed. We managed to escape. But Merrily has been like this since.
That's alarming because she's a Kieran.
I don't know what a Kieran is.
She's a dragon like me.
I thought she was like a unicorn.
Well, Kierans are dragon horses.
Ah.
They're basically
Dragon corn.
Kierans are the, how do I put it?
Unicorn.
Dragons are the manifestation or the accumulation of mana, just the weave itself. Our original purpose before the war between Bahamut or Bahamut, however you want to call it, and Tiamat, our original purpose was to protect the weave. Unicorns were servants to deities. Out of character, kind of like the swordfish.
Frickin' swordfish, killing off my familiars.
And their horns
Be
were
erect.
basically
Okay.
more or less a way for them to channel the energy from the deities they serve. A Kieran is a combination of both. They literally exist to fight for creation.
Huh. Just
Does
as it,
Merrily know how to write?
you were teaching her, I think.
Did she? Yeah, but did she learn?
Not all the way yet. She's gotten pretty good at it though.
Okay, I'm gonna just look at Merrily and say, would you be able to spell the name of the man who attacked us?
Just as a side note, guy said the guy who attacked her, he was just a real prude. Okay, he hated horny people.
Huh?
So from that,
I wrote
then,
it-
like,
I wrote it in character chat.
okay, thank you.
Big bad. Okay.
Eric,
Yeah.
that was his
The
name.
the only notes I have next to him is big bad.
I'll ask
Hold
the
on,
king if
hold
he
on.
knows.
I also have some notes about that.
Yeah?
I also have he's the shadow monster thing, and also Umbra, my darkness spirit, was terrified of him.
I'm gonna ask the king if he's ever heard that name before.
Absolutely.
Who is he?
I think that there's actually still a god left.
So he is a god.
Right.
What's he the god of?
He goes by many, many, many different names because more or less he's a megalomaniac.
Is he the god of stolen identities?
He's often referred to as
Lifelock.
the other man.
The other what?
So there's 3 mad gods in total. One was
Okay.
Dragoon, the Destroyer, and then there was Cyric, the Prince of Lies, also known as the face behind the mask.
I wonder if that's why everyone wears masks, because he's in charge.
So, could some of the cult members be loyal to this god?
Absolutely.
That would make sense. They wear the masks with no face.
But would gods of madness necessarily work together happily? Like,
Well, no, that's why they're fighting each other.
Well, anybody will work together as long as the goals align to a certain point.
The status quo was
He seemed to really not like us, and he did not want us to go any further.
He said
He
no.
tried
He let
very
us
hard to kill
go.
us.
He let us go, and he said that we would be back.
Oh yeah, he did.
Out of character, he was more than willing to let you go. He just seemed to, at least at face value, he just seemed to want to talk to you before you skedaddled.
Yeah, he said we'll be back
said
to
that
answer
no
his
matter what-
to answer our questions.
Didn't he also say that no matter what we did, we were going to essentially help him with his plan?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
I don't know who this is.
no matter what you do, you will eventually come back and let me free of your own accord.
Yep.
I'll tell the king that and ask him, what does he mean by free? Is he imprisoned?
Well, he was on, the plane of incarceration.
But
so
he could have just showed up there to talk to us. It doesn't, like...
If
his body could be imprisoned, but his mind could be free.
If somebody actually managed to trick him or get him into the plane of incarceration, that in itself is a feat, because Shrike is probably one of the most intelligent gods there is.
But he's crazy.
So either somebody actually managed to outsmart him, or he went there willingly to find something and now he's stuck.
Can we ask the orb how Shrike ended up in that plane?
Are you sure that's what you want to use your question on for this?
I think that would be smart, because if someone's smart enough to outsmart him, we might want to know who that is.
Okay.
We gotta outsmart the smart.
Out of character, on that same plane, we found out that Shrike was made on another kind of place like that. So there's a chance that he was looking for, like, Shrike or someone like Shrike. I am all in on asking the orb why, like, how he got stuck there.
Okay. I will... I will let Breya ask the orb.
Do we word it like, show us how Shrike came to be imprisoned in the plane of whatever it's called?
Imprisoned in Carcerus. Wait, is Carcerus? Carceri? Siri.
Okay, so show us how Shrike came to be in the plane of Carceri.
Well, but that could just show him walking right on in. Like, hey, yeah, I'm going there.
Josh did specify that the orb doesn't necessarily aim to fuck us over. We just can't accidentally ask it like a yes or no question.
True.
Basically, the more specific you are, the more specific it'll be. The less specific you are, it'll try to give you all the information it thinks is pertinent.
What's the best chowder recipe?
You asked.
What if we were to phrase it instead of come to the plane? What if we ask it come to be stuck on the plane?
Well, I don't want to ask that, or how he got imprisoned, in case he's not actually stuck or imprisoned there.
That's fair.
That's fair.
In case he put himself there. That's why I wanted to avoid asking it like that.
Well, the king did just say if he went there willingly, he would still be stuck there.
Yeah, but would
no
that
matter
still be
what, he's
considered
stuck
self-imprisonment?
Well, from the sounds of things, no matter what, he's there. He's stuck there now. It's
Okay,
no matter
so
like how he got stuck there. Was it by
And
his
why?
choice of
Yeah.
looking for someone / something, or did somebody like trick him there?
So can you show us how Shrike came to be stuck in the plane of Carceri?
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm okay with that.
Alright, that's what I'm going with.
Breya is the best at wording these.
Mirra spits out the orb, and immediately the king is like,
How the fuck did you get that?
amazing! How do you have the orb?
I mean, I just swallow it to keep it safe.
Look, we're asking the
Good
questions
things
here.
happened, and it came into our possession.
It's from my friend, Truth.
The orb doesn't exist anymore.
But
Really? clearly it does, okay?
Do you know a guy named Truth? Mr. Truth gave this to me.
Do not.
Cool.
But
We're about to find out truth is a lie.
because I'm connected, or was connected to the multiverse, I guess you could say, I was aware that this orb existed on many of them. But on this specific one, it did not.
So maybe Mr. Truth is a multiverse person who brought us their version. Maybe he was a double agent within the cult.
I mean, it could be, but remember that it was also being used to guard Valona.
In the other
Right.
worlds.
But maybe in the other world.
Huh.
Maybe someone from Valona, Mr. Truth, infiltrated that cult because he knew we needed the orb. Or maybe as that Valona was being destroyed because the king has told us that perhaps we are the last, Mr. Truth brought it to us in a desperate attempt for us to save everything.
I mean, all that is possible. But the fact is that it exists. It didn't get destroyed or become lost. So, how do I word this? The orb, the one that you're holding, I can tell is incomplete. It's missing other pieces.
Oh.
Again, didn't we learn the more crystals we cleanse, the more powerful our orb gets?
Out of character, yes.
Yes. So I'll say we've been repairing it.
I can see. But the thing is this is a record of existence. If it were to be completed, along with the fragment of the wish, you could literally make everything just like it used to be, minus the problems that occurred, because you would know what those problems are.
Oh.
Everything that went wrong.
So Mr. Truth gave us a way to literally fix everything, as long as we are able to accomplish the task. And he must have picked us for a reason. Like, think about it. He could have went to Bellhaven, but he didn't. He came to us. And compared to Bellhaven, we're no one. So for some reason, he trusted Mirra enough to give Mirra the orb.
I mean, nothing against you all. You guys have grown so much. I can tell the mana that your souls resonate is amazing since the last time that I've seen you. But some of the strongest warriors and spellcasters in the world were not involved in this.
But maybe that's intentional.
Maybe
I mean, I can imagine that the biggest warriors in the world are being watched like hawks to make sure that they don't interfere with the plans.
If I were to... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, we've had our fair share of them trying to put surveillance on us, but maybe we were chosen because we're kind of the little guys right now.
Don't sell yourself short, Breya. You are amazing, and you have grown so much, like he said. Don't sell yourself short.
That we're probably under the radar, that people wouldn't suspect us of being on that level.
Yes, exactly. Those are my favorite stories.
Strong enough to make a difference, but under the radar enough to get it done without drawing too much attention.
Exactly.
Yes, very good, yes.
The thing is that if anybody finds out, if anybody with meaningful power finds out what is going on, the world would collapse in on itself. Everybody would want it in order to remake the world as they see fit.
Yeah.
It's
That's
good we've been being very careful.
I'm sure the Emperor would love to get his hands on this. Or even the prophet of the Church of Light.
Oh,
To be
yeah.
honest, I'm sure someone on a farm would love to be able to change the world as they see fit. I don't think there's a single person who lives who wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Or doesn't live. Like, what about Strayhead?
Strahd?
Yeah.
What does the orb tell us, by the way?
Oh, my apologies.
No problem.
So, after dialogue with the king a little bit, he goes, sorry, please proceed. And as you activate the orb, it shows Cyric, and he's just laughing maniacally. And he's still wearing the... Did I ever send you a picture of what he looked like in that? Or was he just a black goblin?
He was a black shadow
Yeah.
person.
Okay, let me...
I seem to remember he was cloaked and hooded, but maybe...
Yeah, I think you had described him as like a dark shadow that had taken like a humanoid shape.
Yeah.
Is I think what you had described at the time.
Gotcha. So let me do this for you guys.
Was I here for this guy?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
when we blew up the generator.
Yeah.
Right.
The picture that you guys see.
Wait, I think I was one of the people that got time stopped, so I don't think I actually ever seen this person in game yet.
If I remember right, only two
pre-Mind
people
Flayer.
didn't. If I remember right, only two people didn't get time stopped, and I think that was Mirra and Dagger.
Correct.
I believe I saw him, though, because of how Melanie tried to save me. Melanie? Merrily tried to save me.
No.
How very dare you misname my daughter?
I'm sorry. Her name... Oh. Yeah, you showed us this picture for sure. I remember it. I remember making fun of the exposed thigh.
Down, chicka,
That's like fucking months ago. I'm not going back to that picture.
Look, his left leg gets really hot in the summertime, and the costume's not very efficient with the airflow, so he had to lose some of the material. It's fine.
Right.
So we see him maniacally laughing. Hee hee hee.
So he's cackling like a crazy person. And he goes, this is it. This is the beginning. Everything will fall into place. And you see him just wave, and a portal appears. Everything will fall into place with just one simple step. And he walks to the portal, and it closes the line.
Okay, so he imprisoned himself. But why does it help him to be there?
Maybe that zone's immune to being wiped out of existence.
I'm not sure. Also, out of game, I didn't say hi to Jenny. Hi, Jenny! I don't get why he'd want to be there or how it serves him. I'm very nervous about him saying we're gonna help him.
Yeah.
What if some part of what we need is there? What if he knows that?
Probably.
What
I
if
mean,
the part we need is him? What if the part we need is, like, the only way to get to it is releasing him? That'd be the real concern.
Yeah, but that means that he knew that he would need to be imprisoned and somehow obtained what we need and then imprisoned himself. Like, why not just keep it?
my brain hurts.
I'm not smart enough to compete with a crazy person, never mind the most intelligent crazy person ever.
Wait, did it actually show us why he's there, or just show him laughing?
We asked how he got there, and it showed us exactly how he got there. He was cackling, he opened a portal, and he went in.
Yeah.
Saying that it would do everything with one step.
Mm-hmm.
thought we asked how he got stuck there, not how he got there.
He got himself stuck there.
He got himself stuck.
Oh my goodness.
As it's been stated, even the gods can't leave Cursari. The whole point of the plane of incarceration is that you can't leave. Period. That is the whole. What's the word?
Okay, so I wonder if, like, how long ago this was, because if he did that before all the gods were, like, summoned away, and he was safe.
Explain how he's still alive.
How he's still alive, because he's safe there because he can't leave. So he did it, so he lived.
That's why he imprisoned himself.
Because we don't know how long ago that was.
Like, maybe he saw... Maybe he is kind of the guy pulling the strings. Set up, like, the whole problem of Residue. And I know his name isn't actually Residue, but that's what I'm calling him.
That gal's name's gonna change like 100 times.
All those strings in order to get the majority of the gods out of the way, but he didn't want himself to get pulled into it, so he imprisoned himself.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Logical.
I mean, like, I could see the mad gods playing each other.
Yeah.
I mean, this sounds suspiciously like somebody's playing 3D chess while we're playing checkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With half a board.
Yeah.
And only one color.
Yeah.
We got the checkers from Goodwill, so not all the pieces are there. There's some pieces, some sorry tucked in there, some Uno cards.
We're also playing with different rules. Well, so far I still don't see a reason for us to go there and set him free, so, you know.
I wish we could know what it is. That way we can actively try to prevent it.
Know what
Because
is?
if he's the reason that we're apparently going to free him. Because if he's the person pulling all the strings, and he's trying to get to some situation where he can reinvent the world as he wants, that's not really something I want. I don't want an insanely mad person reinventing the world as they see fit.
Yeah. Or
everything's gonna suck.
The orb
Maybe
can't
he
answer
has
that.
the scroll, and he knows that he's the orb.
But the scroll doesn't even exist. I'm gonna look at the king and say, we came here because we were told there was a scroll of true resurrection here.
And that's what the majority of the world believed was here.
Right. So, if it's not a scroll at all...
Technically, this fragment could literally do that and much more. If you use the fragment just to create a world where the person was alive instead of dead, it would be the same thing.
Right, but it would be great if we knew if this fragment was a literal scroll or something else.
Well, we still got something to at least show us where it is, and she holds up the orb with the arrow. So we know we're going after something.
Where is the fragment of true wish?
Well, but remember, the nice little centipede dudes were all like, oh, there's no such thing as that. But when I asked Truth to help us find what we were looking for, it still gave us an arrow, so we're still going towards something.
That is true.
Maybe we're going after an object that's not a scroll, but that's what people believe it is, so it's still pointing to the same object.
It could still be a scroll. I mean, just because it's not true resurrection.
Here's the thing. If that orb came from a different universe, then maybe
it might be pointing to where it is on that universe.
It could have been a scroll in that universe, and that's what it's trying to detect. And the only way we'll know is just by finding it.
Indeed.com.
I look at the king and say, would you like to accompany us?
I mean,
you're here.
Starts to... and he stands all the way up. Because, well, I don't really have a choice in the matter because wherever you take my soul stone, that's where I'll go.
Oh, that's very sad. I'm
Is there-
sorry.
Is there any way we can free you from this?
It's not a matter of being free. That literally is my existence. That was in my body before it was removed, I guess is the best way to put it.
If we made a construct and put the soul
It's your
inside of it,
Horcrux.
would you be able to have a physical form?
I've never dabbled in things such as necromancy to become a dragon lich or
Groot, eat it.
To animate moving. I've never been just a stone, so I couldn't tell you.
What I can tell you is that Aya wants to eat you.
Oh, that is alarming.
Yeah. I'm not letting her, but she did really want to eat you.
Well, I appreciate the honesty.
She's a fire elemental, like a really old one, apparently.
The first one. The original.
I am basically the embodiment of fire, Mana.
I guess that makes sense why she wanted to eat you so bad.
Indeed. Not so much the spirit salamander, but the energy they produce, I guess, is the best way to word it.
She agreed to back off if I found her other fire energy she could eat, so you're safe.
I am happy to hear that.
So, if nothing happens with this stone, do you still get to exist, or?
I exist within the stone.
This may be a little...
Not an answer.
This may be grim.
In the mundane world, I'm just... What did Clue call that contraption? A mana battery? In a mundane world, I'm just an extremely crazy battery.
This may be a little
like
dark,
a potato.
but do you want to continue existing without your wife and without your body? I don't want to force you to try to live if you don't want to.
I lived millennia before I ever met Alona.
Okay, I take that as a yes, I would like to continue living.
And I will cherish the time that we spent together knowing that I would outlive her still.
Okay.
But my responsibility lies...
I'm not sure if this is sweet or not. I'm a little bit mixed on emotions.
I think it is sweet that he married her knowing that she would be a blip in his existence. That's a lot to commit to someone.
To more or less answer your question, at least here in the astral plane, I might be able to still help people that seek my wisdom.
Well, if we can find a way to do it, we'll try to restore you. As long as that's what you want.
You know,
if
now that I think about it,
Go ahead.
The one who might be the closest one to maybe figuring any of that stuff out would be Blue.
Possible.
She dabbles in transmutation magic.
Hey, does anyone hear static?
Yeah.
What about that guy Matthias? He's like quite literally a living suit of armor. What if he knows some kind of magic that could place the gem in a construct?
So Matthias wasn't just a living suit of armor. Matthias was a result of necromancy. But we kept it quiet because he wasn't evil. He was undead.
Out of character, Groot is the definition of a construct.
Yeah, I know.
With a spirit.
You should
Well,
eat
that's
it.
exactly why I thought of it, because you're an example of something like that.
But this is the answer I will give you. If I can move forward, existing in some way and still be helpful, that is preferred. If my soul stone can help you change whatever tides you're changing, and my soulstone will be lost in the process, I would prioritize that.
Why does everyone want to kill themselves for this? That's
You gotta understand, Mirra, that sometimes sacrificing yourself is very honorable.
But this is
especially if you can do something good.
This is like the third time, and you need to stop it. But this is like the third time in like one day. Okay, like that's too much. Okay.
Dying for my friends is how I show my love.
We've already killed the cosmic space whale. Now we're killing the dragon
And
king.
Bob, and because he
Bob.
died for this too.
His beard a little bit, and then he goes, Dear Mirra, let me put it in the simplest way that I can. What else is a spoon used for?
Soup.
Cutting steak.
There's actually many applications for spoons.
But my point being is, I exist to serve a purpose. And if I serve that purpose, then my existence has value and meaning, and that's good enough for me.
He does seem to... He said that he has a responsibility to Valona, and if he can do something to help Valona, I think that's honorable.
She entrusted that kingdom she loves so much to me and you.
Well, us all is kind of a stretch.
You're an honorable part of the group. Get over it.
I do not think you would still be with these individuals if you didn't share some sort of affinity with them.
I think our good friend here realizes that there is a connection between our mission and Gaia and the rest of the gods, and is therefore invested.
Oh, yes.
They let me murder things occasionally, and, you know, it kind of win-win.
Let you murder is like a really, really not accurate way of saying that.
I could also tell you that briefly if you'd like.
I would like that.
Because I believe Gaia came to existence, like I said, when the balance is ruptured, things happen to even it out.
Yep.
I think, in the absence, and this is just conjecture, but I think in the absence of all the gods, the world became sentient in response.
That is correct. That's what I've been told.
Oh. Well, at least that proves just a theory.
I hope she continues being a god.
Sense, actually. My people worship her, but we call her by a different name. We worship the world itself in its essence. But that's why... I think maybe that's why when I offered the tree that fruit, it was able to make that connection to create Merrily. Merrily?
Yes, Merrily. How very dare you?
I keep wanting to call her Melody.
Her original,
Melody.
I made her original name using different strands of Elvish words, okay? So it's a weird name, I know.
Or Miranda
It's not that
Shavakadu.
it's
No one's
weird,
ever going to get
it's
their
just
names
that
right.
I want to call her Melody for some reason.
I like it.
I like it too, it's a nice name.
No,
I just
it's...
keep forgetting it.
Oh, okay, good.
And I have it written down, just so you know.
Okay, good. I miss her so much.
The king said, in any case, if you do decide to proceed forward, Morden is considered the deity of the mountains, but his mentality is bettering oneself, testing limits, and persevering beyond failure.
Yes.
I admire Moradin when they tell me about him. He seems cool.
And he gestures to the people still standing on the steps. The silver strands that you guys are seeing is Moradin's, maybe not even Moradin's. In any case, from here on out, the powers that be will be testing to see if you're worthy of
I figured as much.
I knew there would be a test.
Well, even to find this place, we were judged on if we were worthy. I think we knew from the beginning that would be a major aspect of being here.
I did
Yeah.
study.
It will
Groot.
be much more than just the initial judge of character, I guess you could say. I can't really tell you what lies on my words. I can't tell you what lies ahead, but I just wanted to warn you that you all should work together the best you can.
Have no fear. I trust this group.
I have concerns
If
about Groot, but
Groot has been, you know what? Groot is a little reckless, but he'll listen when he knows it's important. And more than that, he's had our back many times.
But if that...
Groot's gonna like hold a hand over his heart and be like, I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
oh,
There's a reason why you're still here, because I think deep inside you're not bad.
Yeah.
That is 100% how Starlight and Groot's relationship is. Just, you're not bad. Maybe?
Still not fully convinced.
He goes, I haven't quite gotten used to this yet, so I don't think I'm going to be able to hold this form for very much longer.
That's okay. We'll take good care of you. Unless you mean you're gonna turn back into a dragon.
Well, yes, but then back to the stone I go.
We'll take good care of you.
Can we?
I believe that.
Can we just call upon you again sometime?
I don't know if I'll be able to answer again, but if I can, sure.
do you need any like snack? You want some more tea? And I made some cookies and something because you've been trapped in there for a while. Do you need to like eat before you go back in? Oh, do you need a blanket? Is it cold in there?
Do you present any cookies?
I do.
He goes. If you see his face, and he kind of munches them, and his face gets all happy and cheerful, and he goes, "Thank you, Mirra."
I just pictured. Have you guys seen in Breath of the Wild when you put out bananas for the Yiga clan members, and they like tiptoe towards them with their fingers doing that?
Yep.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But I can imagine it.
It's great. You did it almost perfectly, to be honest.
But he goes.
Yeah, they're not very smart.
But my valors, my now most trusted individuals, I believe in you all. Whatever may come, just know that you can. If it means anything, I do believe. And you see him kind of fade back into his massive...
Oh, well.
And then it kind of goes right into the crystal, causing it to glow like super bright again.
So, should Quip eat that and keep it safe, or like, are we putting it in Star's bag, or how do we keep this safe?
As a suggestion,
Yeah.
I apparently have a pouch of sorts that Dorval has opened on me a couple times.
True, he's got a box in his chest.
Oh,
I don't know if that would work.
I'm gonna knock on Groot's chest.
Thump thump.
Ardent answers one.
I don't know how Dorval's opened it before, but like, there's a compartment.
Okay.
That's a great place.
Yeah.
And by Dorval, I 100% meant I said Ardent.
That's him. Can we say that Ardent opens the compartment since he is here?
Quote unquote.
Alright. We shove it in Groot's chest.
Now, who's holding it?
Me, since I was looking at it.
Yep.
As Dorval opens it up, you see kind of something similar, but it's more elongated. And it has all these like metal rings that are like slowly like gyroscoping around it.
You're about to hear the king's voice in your head.
Cool.
You're about to share a body.
Okay, hold on. If I'm gonna hear more voices in my head.
Let's see, what language?
It's gonna be the king version of Navi. Just, hey, listen.
That would be the King of Red Lions, the boat in Wind Waker.
Oh my god.
Who
Hello.
contacts you through that crystal?
What languages do you guys know?
Minotaur.
Aquan, Orin,
say,
Common,
you wanna
Halfling,
live?
Ignon, Primordial, Terran.
Other than the elemental languages, because you all should know those.
Halfling.
I know Abyssal, Common, Elvish.
Dwarvish, Elvish, and Draconic.
I got no one to
Terran,
speak
Terran
Halfling
is also
with.
part of it.
I know.
Terran.
Are you just looking for a specific one?
He's not going to tell us.
Yeah.
I know Aquan, Arn, Common, Ignum, Primordial, Sylvian, and Terran.
If it's written down, though, I can read it. Theoretically.
You can't look inside your own chest.
I know Halfling.
Does anybody know what? Is anybody able to look to see what languages Dorval knows?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
He knows the following: Common and Dwarvish.
Oh.
That's a long list.
Here, do I... Is, Pedi back?
I think you had previously said about, like when he had opened it previously, you had said that it had writing, but Dorval didn't understand it.
Correct.
I do believe that is true.
Well, I
Surprise,
also,
Lydia knows.
Oh, I
Common
was just
knows
pulling hers
everything
up.
we know.
most
Except for Thieves'
people,
Cant, of course.
most people are able to know 3 languages regardless.
I only know one. What's up with that?
Yeah, I only know Common and Halfling.
Yeah.
Even Aurora knows.
Can I pick a
6.
third?
Well, in part of character creation, usually just through the whole process, you get common in the language of your race, and
Yep.
then you're usually able to pick one just.
Yeah, with like a
I
background
was
or
not
something.
given
Nope.
the opportunity to pick one. Can I pick a language?
You'd have to go into your thingy and see if you didn't select something. Otherwise, I didn't get any extras either.
If there's a step in the whole character creation that you missed that's missing a language, yeah, you can pick one.
Hold on.
Doubt it.
Where do I
It
go?
might be under your background and description.
It could be under background, it could be part of leveling, and
How
it
do
could
I open this again? Hold on.
If you're on the computer, it's your,
The
there's
anvil.
an anvil in the top
Manage
right.
character and levels.
Yeah, it only let me learn Common and Sylvan.
Efficiencies.
Well, you picked human, right?
Yeah, I'm human.
So that would just be it. You get to pick a language because humans just know common.
Yeah, there's nothing about languages here, I don't think. Let me keep looking.
Yeah, I only get one extra too, so...
Is the extra languages you get dictated by your intelligence like it is in Pathfinder? Because if that's the case, I definitely don't have an extra one.
No, it's like background and different stuff.
Yeah, so you might have one.
It could be because you're a barbarian.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, I think a lot of it is class-based or.
Right.
Because you get one from your race, which would be under, step 1 of the character build. Or at least I get one from my race, which I chose Elvish, along with just basic common.
Well, I didn't know
then-
that my race had a special language, so I just chose Minotaur.
And then the next one, for at least myself, you get one as a, like in your background.
I don't even see an option for languages, so
Well,
definitely.
usually the 3 spots are race, class, and background is usually where you find
Damn it.
the language.
I wanted
Nope.
to speak another language.
No, I don't think
What I
we
wanted to pick was
have whatever you are looking
I
for.
mean, there's
one to
always an
pick
option to
Dwarvish
study
'cause
for
my-
another language.
Yeah.
I wanted to pick Dwarvish because my Dwarven grandfather.
I'm going to let everybody roll insight at this current point in time.
Oh,
Okay.
good lord.
Plus
First
one.
roll of the day.
That's true.
Second for me.
I got a 14.
Fair enough.
Well, I guess technically Shrike would be excluded.
Natural 20!
I got a 4.
Woo!
Inspiration!
Anybody? Oh, wait a second. Wait. Hang on. Go ahead and say that again, Mirra.
Inspiration!
Natural 20.
Oh, natural
Natural
20! What?
Did you just say you don't get inspiration?
No. I'll say it before that because natural 20!
Natural 20!
So did you say Shrike is not rolling?
Criminal offensive side.
Oh my goodness, so rude. Yeah, Shrike, you can't look inside your own chest. So
I can look down. Thank you.
Hey,
Well,
how do you
anyone
look?
have a mirror? I reflect my Dragon Slayer sword so you can see the reflection.
The reason why Shrike would roll is because you wouldn't be affected by yourself.
Oh damn.
I got 22.
I'm just mostly upset that I just rolled a nat 20 for a roll that I wasn't taking part in.
Natural 20!
Yeah, but I originally said that you could, so you can have that. I can get the inspiration from it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But, let's see. So, who got above a 15?
Not me.
I did.
Oh no. Are Shrike and I the only ones?
Just Mirra, huh?
I got a 14.
Oh lord.
Unless someone has the banner out or something.
Too
No,
late.
I have not had the banner out. And it wouldn't assist in an ability check like an insight.
Ah.
I got an 11.
Me too.
Nice.
I don't really even use insight because Mirra just believes what everyone says. and doesn't check into things.
No, wait. I was gonna say, if the
See,
kid's
that's
still
why
around,
you get
need
such
to
good
have
rolls.
roll
You
one.
save up all the good rolls for them because you don't use them as often.
Oh, okay. So as you start like putting it in there, Mirra just quick jumps and grabs your hand. Star.
Yeah.
No. I can feel it in my jellies. That's not.
You don't have jellies.
It's in my jellies, Star. Don't do that. Don't. And I just,
Don't be jelly hating.
Don't be jelly hating. Okay. No.
Star's not supposed to do what? I'm so confused.
I have a really bad feeling that it would be just a not great overall idea to put that next to Groot's other one. Don't put that in there. Don't do it.
Okay.
Okay. I won't then.
Man, if only Bob was around.
Right. Dang it, Bob. Why do you have to explode after we turned him inside out?
I'll put it in my backpack.
I have my bag.
Yeah,
Just
you.
put it in your bag then.
Yeah, Yuelia has her magic one.
I was gonna say, don't we have another bag of holding in the group?
Yeah, yeah, Yuelia does.
We do not.
Yeah, I was about to say. One person does.
She doesn't let me keep anything in there.
Starlight has been very adamant the entire time that it is her bag of holding.
Oh wait, didn't I give you a crap ton of cookies? I bought like so many cookies and I like filled your bag with
Yeah,
cookies.
they're not there anymore.
I know for
When
a
did
fact
we
that
eat all the
happened 'cause I told
cookies?
the story about how I got turned to stone by rations in a bag of holding after you said that.
Oh yeah.
And said it was a real bad idea.
Oh. Shame.
Yeah, you
Okay.
did, but we had a lot of downtime and well,
Cookies.
Folks, We got about an hour and some change left.
Okay, well, I'm good for continuing.
I guess we're just gonna have to continue forward.
Aurora wants to punch something. She's getting antsy.
I feel like you saw me like literally swiveling in my chair right now.
Okay. Should we go see what our trial is going to be?
Might as well. I mean, we've already got these threads sticking out of us, so I don't think we got much of a choice at this point.
We can't even get out anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe taking a hot bath in there would probably fix it, but...
That's not the button.
Breya's gonna be like, you know, Moradin, I know you gotta test us, but forking it over would make this go a lot faster.
Well.
Alright.
Onwards.
Are we going in?
Yes.
Onwards and
saving the world.
Okay, so wait. Which way are we going?
I mean, there's a door right in front of us. Do we want to look around?
Yeah, we came from down that way.
Yeah, so
Where's
do we...
the orb?
There's polished path to the left.
Oh yeah, does the orb say...
Where's the orb telling us to go?
Where the what?
The orb with the arrow.
That orb. Where's the orb telling us to go?
Straight ahead.
Okay.
Let's go straight ahead.
Straight ahead it is.
Diablo rules say that we go the opposite direction.
I don't think that actually applies here. Hold on.
As you guys step forward and each of you gets that silver strand, Mirra didn't even pick up what is about to occur. Like, how in the world did you not see this or notice this?
Whoops. I was distracted.
There's a lot going on right now.
There's a lot.
My bad, guys.
There's a lot going on right now. Hang on.
Okay, I gotta turn down Spoony Bar. These
You
are
know...
really starting to get me.
These Benedictine monks have just been...
I should have started singing. Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean,
well, that would have made it worse.
The only reason they started singing is because Dorval sang first.
I tried singing the one time and nothing responded.
But
My head hurt.
as you guys get close, all of a sudden this crappy looking chest that was just there, it didn't even look like it had anything in it. All of a sudden it sprouts 2 legs, side you guys, and then goes back to normal.
Excuse me?
That's not sketchy.
I've never seen a mimic in person before. I've only ever read about them.
Excuse me? Hello?
I read a story about a brave paladin who was wearing a helmet that was a mimic and didn't know, and it ate it.
Oh no!
Watch, it has the key.
I'm gonna go up to the mimic and say hi.
Go ahead. You can move your own person, right?
Yep. I'm gonna go up to him. Not way up to him.
We're already pretty close.
As you get closer, he literally keeps distance from you, almost exactly.
Hey, I just...
It's a crab. It's a crab.
You know what? The orb says to go straight.
I toss him a cookie.
The cookie clatters on the ground and just lands in front of it.
That's for you for later, okay? Oh, okay.
It's gonna get Alex Mimic's friends to come eat us now.
Dude, they got cookies.
What?
Get them.
You know what? I'll toss one of my rations that way too.
It kind of hits and rolls across the ground. Not making as far as the cookie, but still in the general area.
And now I'm heading for the store because we were told to go straight.
We're just attracting wildlife at this point.
You are now in front of a giant door.
Is this how you? Do you want to ask? 'Cause this is how you get it.
I don't want to touch it because these things are known to have traps.
It
doors.
seems to be, at least at just glance, without touching or inspecting or anything, it seems to be made out of a really sturdy metal. It doesn't look rusted or...
Okay, I'll reach out. Does it open?
You're just touching it, right?
Is there, yeah. Is there a keyhole?
Doesn't look like it.
Wait for
I
me.
knock on it twice.
I was about to say, at least twice your height, there's like a
door knocker.
thing to knock or pull on.
Yeah, I knock 3 times.
You can't quite reach it.
I jump and knock 3 times.
Groot is going to walk up to it and knock.
Use your anvil to knock.
I'm
Groot
coming.
walks up and easily grabs onto the thing and knocks. A minute passes by.
When they knock, does that little mimic guy do anything? When they knock on the door?
2 minutes pass by.
Is there a doorknob?
I mean, like I said, there's the rings.
I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back up and say, Aurora, go crazy.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
I think you guys are thinking too much.
Do you have to like pull or push on the rings? Like, is it a pull?
Destroy a part of a temple.
It's a pull door. That's why there's the rings. You gotta pull.
Simple schmimple, that's a natural one.
Oh no!
You with the punch somehow kicked.
Well, you're still 1, but what are you doing?
I'm trying to shoulder barge the door.
Oh!
You dislocate your shoulder.
You literally slam into the door as hard as you can. And literally, the only thing that happens is just the sounds you make for colliding. The door doesn't budge, the rings don't sway, nothing moves other than Aurora bouncing off the wall.
I'm going to grab the ring and try to pull it.
It's a pull door.
Pull door?
Well, I presume when I say I try to open it, it counts for also trying to pull.
You can't reach the pull things.
I could if I jumped.
Then what are you going to do? Just hang there off the
Hanging
knob?
off the table.
Yeah. Hey, I can do it.
Quick, someone grab my feet.
You guys are being ableist.
Ableist.
All right, someone try to pull it open, I guess, since I couldn't.
I guess that's you, Groot.
Mirra gives a quick prayer to Morden. Morden, help us get through this. We could really use a little guidance right now.
You said, Dave, that Groot tries?
Yep.
Make the best strength check that you can give me.
Oh god. Guys, I have a -1 to strength.
They put the hardest
I believe
Can I
that
grab him
the
around the
door's
middle
got
and
this.
try to pull him?
I mean...
That's a nat 20.
Natural 20!
For a total
That's a 19. That's a 19.
Breya, you said you're gonna pull him?
Yeah, I want to try to, like, I see he's trying to pull on it, and I'm like, he's gonna need help.
So, also you're still missing your arm, so that's probably a disadvantage.
Oh no, okay, hold on.
Mister, I don't want you to draw me an arm. That's sus.
That's a 10.
Okay. Breya, what did you roll for yours?
Oh, just strength check?
Yep.
Remember, cold dudes don't have
7.
2 arms.
7?
Yeah, he's squirming.
So, Groot starts to pull as hard as he can. Oh, wait. Is it your left arm or right arm that's missing?
Left.
Right.
Because he's right-handed. He lost his left arm.
Okay. So you're pulling as hard as you can with your available arm, and it's
Oh.
not done with. And then Breya walks up and wraps her arms around your waist, and she gives a massive tug, and the sheer force of her pulling you just rips you off of the...
Rips your arm off. It's left attached.
Like a rampaging action figure, that just popped right off.
Let's say you immediately lose your grip to the sheer force of her pulling you.
Well,
Mirra would like to try and, as this is going on, just without looking at the mimic, just once in a while take a tiny step towards it. Maybe it only moves if you look at it.
okay.
And so
I'm gonna talk to
I'm
Aurora.
slowly inching my way towards it without looking at it.
Okay, while you're doing that,
Yes.
I'm gonna talk to Aurora and tell Aurora to grab one side, and then I use my anchor to hook the other one, and then I tell her to pull at the same time.
At the
That
same
works.
time.
It opens it?
No, I'm saying you're
okay.
you're able to hook the ring with your anchor and be able to pull on it from where you're standing.
Josh, could I grapple my whip on that at the same time and help pull?
Is your whip gonna not break?
It's a magical whip.
Yeah, it's magical.
Magic!
Okay, strength?
Aurora, before you go to grab the ring, you see and the rope wraps around the ring, and Crusix pulls it tight.
You can still help.
Alright, guys! Heave ho! You should roll a strength, yeah?
If
I have a
rage,
plus 0.
will it help me with strength checks?
Yeah, because you get advantage on strength rolls.
Okay, I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
I think I pulled myself
I
into
got
the
a
door.
20.
I had a
I got a
3.
26.
Not a nat 20, but like a 20.
Dirty 20.
I don't like calling it that.
Okay. It's dirty.
So what
I
are,
rolled a 3.
what are your totals?
20, 26. What'd you get, Paul?
3.
Yeah. I literally pulled myself into the door.
So all of you start to pull and pull and pull. Aurora, as you're pulling, you just get a glimpse, but you see a fist that looks like coming out.
What?
Yeah.
It looks like somebody's pulling on the ring that you're pulling on from the other side.
No, stop.
Crusix whipped their hand.
I think there's somebody on the other side of this door.
Somebody on the other side?
I'm still approaching the mimic.
Breya says, heave! It keeps pulling.
Is any
Not looking at it. Not.
Right.
Yep.
Well, now that I thoroughly embarrassed myself.
No.
Try to whip the hand if you can see it.
But what if it's very big and I piss it off and then I die like the goose?
Did anyone try asking?
What if it lets go?
The hand looks like it's
I
made.
knocked.
The hand looks like it's made out of the same material the door is.
Did anyone try asking politely?
I knocked, which is the official language of asking politely to come into a room.
But maybe I made a room once where you could only get in by asking politely.
I think this is a challenge of strength. Breya goes back to pulling.
Okay.
What if, out of character, what if we're not supposed to go this way to get in?
Well, Breya's trying. And now she's only spurred on by the fact that Aurora opened it, kind of.
The other way towards the mimic. He's gonna ignore the mimic entirely and just walk that way.
I would like to turn into a cat.
Keep pulling!
How far are you walking that way?
Until there's a, fork in the path, I guess, or a wall occurs.
Okay.
I was gonna
you walk down this path, the mimic just literally stays ahead of you.
Okay.
The exact distance. Can somebody double-click Shrike for just a second?
Yeah, or whoever I'm watching is following. Maybe I'm supposed to follow him. Wait for me!
I'm going.
I was gonna turn into a cat and run after it.
I'm gonna ask the mimic which way we going, bud.
it just sits there.
Wait for me, I'm coming too.
Hey guys. So the one guy with the arm missing just ran that way, following the thing.
I'm following him too.
So was a cat who was Mirra at one point.
Meow.
Yeah.
Mirra, following Shrike.
Yep.
Who else?
What the hell? Why not? Let's go see what he's getting himself into.
Maybe this is the exit.
Just go ahead and eliminate. I'm gonna.
Oh no!
Excuse me. May we please have entry to this temple?
There we go. That's how you ask politely. By shouting it to the heavens.
And they're gonna be like, no, goodbye.
You gotta try, man.
You gotta try. I made a whole room around this.
It's like when you call the people on the back of the thing for because your computer's broken. They ask, "Is it plugged in? Did
You would
turn it on or off?"
You would be
gotta eliminate the
surprised.
small things.
3 separate people said that it was turned on. It was plugged in, but it wasn't on. 3 people. 3. Okay, you don't understand the struggle.
Provider, I do understand the struggle. I work for an internet provider, okay?
Okay.
My internet's not working. Okay, is your power on? No.
I don't have power, but my internet.
The lights went out and I lost the internet. I don't get it.
Or they say yes it is, but no it isn't.
It's not. You tell them to restart it, and they immediately say, yes, I just did. Or restart it, and they're like, okay. And they're like, okay, I will. Okay, it's back on. It's like, there's no way it's on that fast. Okay, you're lying to me.
That Ardent and Dagger are going to be with the rest of the NPCs that were brought with you.
They're on NPC guarding duty, along with Quip.
So I'm going to go back to the door really quick.
Okay.
First, you said you were yelling, as they're pulling, you're yelling, can we please have access or entrance, or what did you say? I'm sorry?
I shout out in like a respectful but like loud.
What if they only speak Dwarvish?
Humbly for permission to gain entry to this temple.
What language are you using right now, sir? Because remember, everyone else only speaks Dwarvish here.
Well, probably in common or Terran.
Hey, Star.
Common or Terran? Which one?
Common.
Nothing happens.
Hey, Star, you should ask in Dwarvish.
Go. Walked away.
That's true.
But you guys do hear Crusix yelling really loud as you guys are walking down the path. Give me another strength check on that door, Aurora and Breya.
I got a 13.
Nope.
An 8.
Rorva, do better.
I'm not doing any better either.
As you are pulling this hand out of the door, you kind of start to lose your footing and start to slide, and the hand goes back into the door.
No, get out of here! Ah!
That's slamming her anger against the door. I know you're in there.
All right, back at where Shrike went.
Meow.
So you guys have the mimic ahead of you, and it looks like it branches off into 2 separate ways.
Mirra peers around Shrike. Which way? She takes a step closer to the mimic. Which way, little buddy?
As you take a step closer.
Oh, that way.
Go immediately the opposite direction.
Right? You gotta check for loot. She looks behind her and sees that not everyone is here.
We're just going to continue that way.
That way?
Started going now.
Star, the way the mimic is going. Star, I'm gonna go get the other guys, okay?
How far are we going on that path?
Again, until there's a fork in the path or like a doorway or something.
Mirra's gonna run back and get everybody else.
The mimic, you said Mirra's going back?
Yeah, she's gonna go get everybody because we're pretty far away. Run away!
What if I cast a suggestion and touch the arm?
Mirra, you make it back to them struggling to open the door.
Guys, we're following.
Yuelia, are you going with Shrike?
Yes, she is.
I'm doing the whole Gandalf thing, yelling in random languages at the door to kindly let us.
Hey! You guys! Hey! Hey! Ah, quip!
Yes.
You guys! You got.
You're still going or not?
You guys.
Well, they ain't letting us in. I don't know.
We're following the mimic. Come on. Come on, Breya.
Is that wise to follow?
Breya just yells heave. It keeps pulling.
Breya! This door isn't opening, so maybe this is a test on how long we'll stay here instead of searching around.
Words just completely roll off of her. She's utterly focused on the door handle. You do remember how my rage works, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And I don't know how to get you out of rage.
You gotta wait till it runs out, I guess.
Here is
So we're heaving again.
Lots
Heave!
of booze.
Here is the new.
New area.
Yep.
Okay,
Can we heave again?
Hold on, we're with the Shrike group at the moment.
Oh, sorry. Mirra came to talk to us, so I thought we switched focus.
Did we see that
Cards
table
was
there?
over with the tour group.
Say what?
Did we see the stuff there on the table?
Yeah, everything here.
See what's...
Crumbs on the table.
You're so small. Oh, you get off the table.
Yeah.
Get your feet off the table. People eat there.
Groot is also going to go look at the table to
What
see if there's
did-
anything written there.
Did you say to get the roll an investigation?
Yes.
Okay. 25.
Ooh.
Groot notices the table.
The thing that immediately catches your eye is the bottle and the little box. After
Groot
some.
noticed the table and made sure Starlight knew about it.
Say what?
Groot noticed the bottle or the table and was like, "Did you see the table?"
On the table?
I rolled a flat 3, and that is my investigation score. So I noticed the table and was like, "Hey, did you see the table here?"
The majority of other stuff in this area, incomplete, halfway done, sometimes not even halfway started. But after some investigation, the box doesn't seem to open in a normal way. And the hammer is actually looks like it's made out of adamantium.
This will be
It looks like a smithing hammer, but
Mine.
the metal is adamantium.
I'm gonna take
Mirra's
this.
not here right now.
Cool.
Okay. Down. I'm just
So
gonna
you're
grab
gonna
this.
take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Alright.
How dare you steal from the Temple of Moradin?
No, took the whole damn table.
The whole table.
Whole table.
Okay,
He
so
just
there's
picks up the
also-
table.
That's why it's been getting less hits.
There's also something in this box.
Did somebody just whisper, Josh?
No, I was whispering to Steffi to put the thing back on the charger. That's why I was.
I thought it
That's why.
Definitely
That's why the
sounded
hits
like
were
it,
going.
Josh.
That's why the hits were getting
Yeah,
off.
Okay, so there's something in this box. I don't have a way to open it. It's locked. Actually,
Is there anything written on the
Are you
box?
Are you just stomping on the box? You're so rude and disrespectful.
stomping on it.
You're stomping on
I'm
it.
trying to get him on the table, but
I know. I was about to say that's not me.
It's like,
doing that.
the box is locked. Well, might as well just start kicking until it opens.
it looks like a metal box, but it is perfectly rectangular, I guess is the word. You basically see a line like where it opens, or it could split into two parts, but there doesn't seem to be any button or latch or anything like that to open it.
Is there any words carved into it?
Nope, it's just a metal box. And the metal doesn't seem, it looks like it's iron.
We're gonna take this with us too. We'll figure it out later.
Looting
I was
the
just gonna
temple.
say, why don't we just grab it and we'll deal with it later?
If you do take the box, it is roughly 20 points of weight.
Oof.
I'll
It's going
take it.
into my bag.
Okay, you can
It
carry
will
it. That's
not
fine.
fit in your bag.
It will not fit in my bag. Okay, that is a
I
big ass
can-
box.
Wait, you said 20 pounds?
Yeah, well, I don't know if the weight in the game is pounds, but 20
It is pounds. Alright.
And there's also the potion there. Everything else doesn't look remarkable.
That potion.
You said you're taking the potion too?
I'm gonna look at it.
And you said 25 for inspection, right?
Investigation, yeah.
I've gotten a little bit closer look at the bottle. Oh, wait, that's not potion. That is very likely some sort of spirits, alcohol.
Ooh.
Alright, I can carry the box for us.
Great.
I am going to, however, hand you my crossbow and my crossbow bolts.
I want those.
Which will be 6.5 pounds of weight.
Oh no, he's over carrying capacity.
No, I would be, but if I give that, I give the 6.5 pounds of weight to Yuelia to either put in her bag of holding or to carry herself. And if she can't carry it, whatever, leave it behind. I have never used it.
Don't worry.
Crossbow-
I know what to do with it.
The crossbow is too big to put in the bag of holding.
No, I'm not gonna put it in a. I'm just gonna
Sling it over
Strap
your
it to
shoulder.
her back.
Yeah.
sling it over my shoulder. Okay, it's a light crossbow.
Yes.
Perfect. So
and then
a
the crossbow bolts, I have
many
extra
bullets?
large crossbow
20.
for Yuelia.
20 bullets.
The bolts can go into the bag of holding.
That's fine. I'll just equip it and have it loaded.
Alright, so I'm going to delete it from my bag.
Fine.
While you guys are doing that, back
And
up to the
I can
door.
carry the box.
So back at the door,
He
Eve.
Mirra tries to poke Breya in the side to elicit
do we roll for
a-
Eve?
a response.
are you guys going to try and heave again?
Yes.
I'm gonna put my hands. I think the last is a bit out of reach of convincing.
I got a
so
20.
I think
Well-
we should help her with the door a bit more before.
I got a 23.
Oh, finally.
You guys yank in unison as hard as you guys can, but neither the hands reappear nor does the door budge.
You guys were
That's how we
following the
started.
mimic. Hello?
Okay, go follow the mimic. We're gonna keep doing this. It's
Well-
a trial.
Hey,
So
Cards.
But what if the
And
trial
Karen?
is to open the door in a different
And
manner besides the
Karen,
door?
I'm gonna say we challenge you to an arm wrestling match.
You challenge me to an arm wrestling match?
No, we challenge him.
As Aurora turns to tell you,
I mean, I'll challenge you, but
You
oh,
challenging
damn.
me?
I've already beat you
cracking the
before, Aurora.
Oh,
oh,
That wasn't in this plane of existence.
That is a good point. Mayhaps we should settle this again.
Hey, Cards, you wanna come follow the mimic or you wanna stay here? Or maybe we should go down the other path the mimic didn't go down.
Out of game, I'm just staying here till I'm done raging because I don't want to waste
Well-
my rage.
That's fair.
then yeah, let's go check the other direction to see if there's not another door, perhaps.
Okay,
I'm gonna teleport you guys over there.
you guys, just so you know, the mimic went left.
Say that again, Groot.
Are they, so out of character, are they going the exact same path that the mimic went, or are they making a different choice at the
We're going right.
That's it. I'm bringing them to where Mirra saw you guys last. She technically saw where the mimic was going towards slightly.
Okay, cards. Do you want to go left where the mimic went, or shall we check right?
Which direction is the orb pointing right now? Is it pointing back at the doors we just came from, or is it?
Or it's pointing back towards the door where they're yanking.
Okay,
It's yeah.
And if only the whole group helped us keep hope.
If only it had like 7 things to pull on, but no, it doesn't.
You can pull us.
I am so small. So small. No strength.
Breya's shorter than you.
I have no strength. I am not a strength build. Thank you very much.
Not a strength build. I don't know what these builds are that you speak of.
If you can just roll high enough, you can help.
Even if I rolled a natural 20,
There is a
I could not roll a 20.
There's a 5% chance that all of you together can roll 20.
I mean, we saw how well I did it earlier. My big, powerful 3. Yeah.
So, which way you guys going?
Left, right, or should we assist with the door until Breya calms more calm than
How
her
long does
calm?
rage last?
A minute.
A minute? You know what?
Well, more or less be over the next time they try.
Let's help them pull one last time.
Okay, well, we'll help them.
She should be okay
one
by then.
time.
I'm kind of, for the sake of story, I'm kind of letting the rage last longer than it normally would.
Thank you.
I'd like to help
Ah,
them.
folks.
Okay.
2 on each side and give it one big mighty yank.
I rolled a 3.
Yes, give me your best rolls.
I rolled a 3.
Mirra's grabbing the wrong door.
She goes over and grabs the lit torch.
That's attached to the door, right?
18.
18?
18.
16.
16?
6.
Good job, guys.
Some of you
Inspiration to give to Aurora.
Some of you are starting to feel a little bit of fatigue at this point, while others don't feel like they're really accomplishing much.
I am not helping. I'm sorry.
She's in the other room. Did it open?
Did it open?
I would give you inspiration if I could.
She's sliding the bracer over, like, thinking it was attached to the door. It's not.
Okay, I think we need everyone here to pull this off. I think it's about teamwork. Where are the other 2?
They ran off with the mimic.
You can feel that surge of energy from your rage has subsided.
I sigh and unhook my anchor.
They're following the mimic.
I think. Well, we know there's someone on the other side of this door.
Well,
I think
yes, but
the
maybe.
Dwarf has defeated me.
Well, but maybe like there's a different way in, and this is like the exit or something.
That's what I was aiming for.
There we go.
Luminous.
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There.
There. So
What if we like tie the cookie to rope and then like pretend it's like a fishing line and try to lure it in?
Because it wasn't trying to eat the cookie.
Yeah.
I mean, we could try to get with something else. How about? Maybe he likes to eat sticks. I just kind of look at Groot a little bit.
I mean, if it wanted to eat sticks, like I've given it every opportunity as I walk towards it.
It is true. You were.
Maybe
I think
it's
you were
just a
alone
shy
with it
eater.
For one time.
I don't know. I'm gonna.
It
Do I
kind of
walk?
reminds me of Bob and how annoyingly stubborn it's being.
You know what? Against my better judgment, I think I have an idea.
It's Bob Jr.
Against my better judgment.
I'm gonna get closer to it. What's it do?
When you approach it, are you walking or are you running?
I'm walking.
As you walk towards it, it sprouts legs and it just backpedals to keep the distance between you. And when you stop, it stops.
Is LV invisible right now?
Yes.
Does it follow her movement at all or seem to notice her?
She's on my shoulder, so.
Can you get her to fly to the side just to see if it tracks her movement? I want to know if it can see her.
Sure. I will do that. Where'd it go?
I put her next to you.
No,
It's under the bridge.
Tunnel. It's under the bridge thing.
Under the bridge.
Okay.
Secret tunnel.
She's gonna try and get closer to it then, just LV.
She goes, "You want me to get closer?"
Not super close, but like take a step toward it to see if it takes a step back.
She's talking to you, Yuelia.
Yeah, just maybe not.
First, you want me to go in the whale hole?
Oh no.
I've seen things.
Show her who's boss.
Would you like a cookie? Would it help?
Cookie.
Don't you remember when Clue was messing with the one mimic? They have a lot of teeth.
They do. It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to. They can probably see you anyway.
I really want to know if it can. I'm curious.
Wait, if Yuelia's beside me now, I'm gonna turn to her and be like, what if we go the other path?
Wait, can it see your friends?
Nobody can see my friends right now. I can't see my friends right now.
It just got really bright and hot.
I don't have any of them actually with me right now.
You guys all feel that heat again.
Ah, it's breathing again.
Oh,
Okay.
Morden's breathing.
Does the mimic react to it?
Nope.
No.
Alright.
Well, let's go check the other path, because I don't think it can go anywhere. I think it's trapped in here the same as we are, so maybe if it feels that we're less threatening, it might approach us. Let's go check the other direction. Or we can go back and attempt the door one more time.
Down just a little bit. There we go.
I have no idea what is happening.
So where are you guys going?
I mean, they're plotting to go back to the door of the other path. Groot is talking to Yuelia about going to the other path instead of to the left where we went to follow the mimic here. I don't know what the others are plotting though.
Breya's just waiting for the group to make a decision.
I don't know. I don't know if this thing is leading us or just running away from us.
I definitely don't think it's leaving because it's acting like it's scared. Unless it's leading us to its mother mimic who's gonna kill us. What if it's baby mimic?
Aw, baby.
How do mimics have babies?
That's a thing.
You don't want to know.
At least from the hairy legs that sprouted from it, It did not look like baby legs.
Oh, if that's baby legs, I'd hate
hey.
to see what the daddy legs would look like.
We can't judge what the child of a different species might look like.
Fair enough.
Mimics might be like
legs look
animals
like
that are
long
just
legs?
naturally hairy.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's our best course of action. There's
Where is the orb pointing? Back to the door? Am I echoing? Why am I echoing?
I don't hear you echoing.
I don't hear
Okay,
it.
I think it's just me. I can hear it.
You're insane.
Hello.
Okay.
Try sitting down and see if it approaches.
Sitting down?
Yeah, it keeps sitting down too. What if we just need to mimic the mimic? Sit down and let it approach us.
Breya sits down.
You're way back there.
But it just
I thought
sits
Cards
still.
was with us.
Cards is with us.
Yeah, so I sit down.
Way over there.
But
I'm
Cards-
hypotenusing out loud, just wondering, what if we do this? And everyone behind me's doing it like, that'll never work.
I don't know. We're getting nowhere.
We have two choices: go back or follow it.
No, there's a third choice. You can also sit down.
Sit down. Okay.
Yeah, you know what?
There
I'm
is
gonna
a
sit down too.
You know what? There's a secret fourth option.
Hmm.
Groot's getting fed up.
Please don't kill the baby mimic.
Not a baby.
We don't know.
It's a baby!
We don't know what
and
the
it's
baby
leading
mimic-
into a smother!
You know what? We're gonna do Eldritch Blast beside it.
Okay.
Is there any... Like, I'm not trying to hit it, just get near it.
It does move.
Do we see this happen?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever coming back this way, y'all.
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, the other option is I just follow that mimic until it stops completely.
Let's follow it till it stops.
Okay.
Groot starts walking and is going to follow the mimic until it stops.
Wait
or
for me.
decides it wants to try to eat me.
I'm
Alright.
following too.
Yeah.
Is this like a whole group project?
Yeah.
Yes.
Guess we're just gonna follow it.
What's the worst that could happen?
Don't say
To a
that.
smother mimic and we die.
Yeah.
Look the size of a Freightliner. Just...
We will roll some dice.
Oh no.
That's the DM's favorite time of rolling. Oh boy.
Woo! 94.
That's how many baby mimics we just found.
Hold on,
no
can I
babies.
roll to see if I can beat that?
Sure.
I didn't. That's alright.
So you
Summon
guys-
Ultra Mega Mimic.
You guys spend, give or take, an hour following this mimic. Now, every time you get closer to it, it just keeps moving away from you. After about...
I'm going to specifically keep a constant pace so it does not stop. I don't give it the opportunity to slow down and stop.
Has anyone
Right.
talked to it in Dwarvish besides hello?
After about an hour, you guys have made like 4 complete laps of this area.
Ah.
And
Okay.
just still not caught up to it.
Okay. Well, maybe some of us should go the opposite way, and then we can like see if it's got a key or something.
Alternative theory, I just kill it now.
Alternative
I
theory.
will
Let's
not
not
hurt you,
kill.
baby mimic.
Let's not kill any of Morden's creations
It has been
in a
canonically
temple.
confirmed. It is now a baby mimic.
Baby
forever,
mimic.
regardless of what it is.
I will not hurt you, baby mimic. I just
Regardless
want
of
to
the
know what's
hairy
up.
man legs that sprout from it.
The fact that it's the size of a treasure chest, and it sprouts out large, long, hairy man legs.
Yeah, it's a baby. Should
Hey,
we try and corner
Its
it?
mother could spout dragon legs.
Should we
Okay?
corner?
We don't know.
We've been around this area 4 times. Okay, there's no mama. Should we corner it? Like half of us go around the opposite way.
Sure.
Sure. Why not? Get weapons out.
Groot continues his 5th lap.
Why don't we spread out so we try to cover like all 4 directions so it can't like try to go a different way instead of just trying to cut it off from the other direction?
That's fair.
Oh my god.
It's just gonna stand in the middle of us, but we can try.
I literally typed in mimic with legs, and that's the very first image.
Is it the one with the arms? That looks like it's gonna deck you.
That's actually where I got the idea from.
Oh.
Cutie.
Where the hell is this?
Meme.
Meme.
Oh.
Although we'll replace that with hairy man legs.
Hairy man. I don't know where that's from, but that image is where I got the idea. Alright, so...
Spend another hour trying to corner it.
You guys have basically gotten it to here before you said, hey, let's...
All spread out.
Spread out.
Wait, is it looping us back to the entrance where we talked with King What's-His-Face?
No.
Say what?
It's staying in here in this room.
Yeah, like I just asked if it was looping us back around to where we had talked with King What's-His-Face.
It has literally gone back to where you talked to that guy and across the... You guys have made almost, actually now, 5 full laps.
At this point now, we've all started picking out where our rooms are going to be, because we live in
Right.
this temple now.
We live here now.
We live here now. This is what we do.
Right now we're at this point where you guys are like, okay, are we going to divide and conquer?
Yeah.
So we should surround it with all of our bodies, and then we all jump at it at one time.
Well, that's a little violent, but...
We're going to traumatize this poor creature.
Say crush it. I'm just trying to tackle it.
We should
Same thing.
do it on that path after the bridge, though. In that like hallway that's like directly north of us.
Got it.
That way it can't go like north or south, right? Like in
All
that
right,
hallway. There.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
We go across that little bridge, it turns left, and then we have one group waiting there, and then the other group coming up behind it, and then bam, right in the middle.
And it
So,
jumps to its doom.
To make sure I understand, one group is following it all the way back to the bridge, and the other group is going to wait
At the other side of the bridge.
to close it off. Okay.
And maybe hide until the mimic walks on the bridge, and then come out, and then we're all gonna try to jump
It's
it.
gonna jump into the lava.
That's fine.
What if there's a
No
key
longer
or
a
something?
problem.
What if it has a key and the key just went in the lava?
Who's the fellow group?
I'll be left. Separate
Bruce is
ourselves
definitely in the
into left and
chasing
right.
group.
I'm in the chasing group with Groot.
I'll wait.
I'm in the waiting group.
Starlight's like,
I
I'm done
think-
following this thing.
I think Aurora should be on the other side compared to me. That way we have our strongest people.
We're
on each
we're
side.
waiting
I don't
here
think
at
it's
the
a- I
end,
think
right?
it's a
Yeah,
numbers
I think
strike.
so.
I don't care. What if we end up grappling it and wrestling?
Wrestling chest with legs.
Yeah, like
I'll
maybe
be-
it's trying to
There's
kill us.
kickboxing.
I'll be to the
It
left.
doesn't have any arms. I
There's jujitsu.
I'll be to the left of.
think it's more like Taekwondo.
So like, what is that? East, the east around that.
There is
The south and the
There's
east.
the weight group and
Yeah, the
north.
south but I'll be on behind the east because they're like the west pillar.
Okay.
Yes,
Hang on.
like that.
So where's Aurora going?
Oh.
Sounds to me like Aurora wants to hold my hand instead of go for my idea.
What? Wait, no, you can't do that to me.
What?
You can't do that.
See, look, there's stairs over there. We could still get into that area if we followed the stairs.
Alright, so where are we all positioned?
I don't know, Aurora, where are you going?
Oh, stairs are
We're
stairs.
the last piece of the puzzle.
I'll say, where is it most likely to go if it has nowhere else? to
They're
go?
trying to chase it to south, so somewhere over by me and Cards.
Behind y'all, maybe?
Sure. The poor baby mimic looks so confused.
Maybe.
Mm.
Maybe Mimic. If it doesn't get caught, it's getting got.
I forgot to do this. There we go.
Baby Mimic just hit puberty, guy.
It's the mom. What happened to the baby?
Aurora, come to the south. Come over here.
Bigger, hairier
I'm going south of the board.
It's bigger than what it shows, but it's not that big. What did you say, Mitchell?
South. We're going south.
South?
South.
Okay. Are you just standing in the middle of the bridge, or are you hiding with the rest of the group?
I'll hide. Probably a little imposing, standing at the end of the bridge.
Cracking their knuckles, that's right.
That's right.
The papa.
So, are you hiding with Mirra, or are you hiding with Crusix?
I'll hide with Mirra.
Yay! Hi. Want a cookie? It's been on the floor.
Right.
I'm no longer hiding with Mirra.
Oh.
That's my big friend. Back off.
I can be friends with everybody, and so can you.
Well, I hope the others make it here okay.
So, Dagger, as you guys pass, and the Mimic is staying ahead of you, Dagger just gives you like a really concerned, like, this is like
the fifth time now.
Why?
We have a plan this time, okay?
But you guys get it to the bridge, and the group that's waiting, you guys see them approaching. The Mimic staying ahead of them.
Was the Mimic always facing them?
It seems to be.
I say wait till it's almost across the bridge.
Yeah.
And then
so
try
it doesn't
to jump out. Okay, so does it have like, you know, like chests have like the little handles on the side?
It does not look like it has handles.
It does not have
Gingy! Wild Gingy appears.
I am here to harvest our souls, Faza.
No,
It is time
Gingy,
for the
no!
harvest.
No, Gingy!
It is soon time, Faza, for the harvest. For I am so hungry, Faza.
For the souls.
Jeez. Biscuits. You get done with the hard ship.
Okay, so we wait until it's like gets as close as it wants to us, because then it can't go left or right after the bridge.
Right. Once it gets across the bridge, we'll kind of...
We got it blocked off, because we got one group on the left and one on the right and one behind it, so we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for Josh to tell us that we wasted our fucking time with this Mimic for
Right.
20 minutes.
Rip.
All the other monsters in the place is watching us going, the hell are they out there doing?
I didn't want to bother with this Mimic. I wanted to force open the door, but here we are.
I've spent more than 20 minutes on this, in any case.
In game time, we have spent a couple hours on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, out of game it's been like more like 40. In game it's been like 2-3 hours.
Breya announces to the group that this is the last thing she's trying with this before she goes back to the door.
Alright.
Alright, chase the Mimic to us.
And we launched the trap.
Like zoinks.
Tell me what you guys are doing.
We are walking, so the Mimic walks backwards onto the bridge.
They keep walking, getting as close as possible to us, hopefully in between Cards' group and my group.
And then, bam!
Yeah. Little more. If it will.
As it gets right here...
It knows.
You guys are getting closer and kind of in slow motion. It doesn't move. It just kind of stands there.
I will slowly... Aurora, go up and grab it. You're stronger than I am.
Everyone can approach at the same time. Everyone. No openings.
Dog pile.
Okay.
Right as everybody gets to this distance,
teleports.
It teleports. It frickin' teleports.
It explodes.
It's right now it's standing like this, but then as everybody gets about this close, you see it go.
Oh no! It's gonna run! Now we all tackle it.
And as it's like this, you see it, everything gets goes individually.
Oh no, it knows. Cards, I need you to try and like grapple it with your whip.
Everyone grapple it at the same
Alright.
time. Go!
Josh, using my whip, I'm going to attempt to trip.
I jump on it.
Try and grab its leg.
I need anybody attempting to grab this thing to make the best grapple check they can. So acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, acrobatics
Oh, boy, I
or
can do
athletics.
What would I roll for a trip attempt with my whip? Would that also be?
It's going to be a grapple check.
Okay, so acrobatics or.
I would like to use my inspiration for that because that wasn't great. Oh, natural 20! 26.
I got a 19 total.
9.
So the highest was a 26?
Yes.
What?
Did Aurora not try?
I did not hear Mitchell try.
Mitchell!
I was talking to my roommate. What?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Oh, I have an advantage. So I could
Athletics,
roll at
I
advantage.
guess.
Oh wait, I was supposed
20.
to roll at advantage.
Then do it again.
My
I rolled
other
the
roll
exact
was
same
better.
roll.
Are you
I
still
rolled
raging?
2 pens.
Oof.
No, I wasn't raging. I just get an advantage on it.
For why though?
It's got a little A check next to it.
Huh.
If you hover over it, it tells you why.
It tells you why.
Hold on.
Because it might have a certain condition.
So when I hover, it says advantage.
Oh. Okay.
Alrighty then.
I get mine because I have
I get
Whipmaster.
them on both
But it did me
acrobatics
no
and athletics.
good. You know what? Josh hasn't told me nothing. Josh, can I use a lucky?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's your advantage to escape from being grappled is your advantage.
Okay, never mind.
I think you have to click on it.
But here's
You
the
have
thing.
Click on it, it pops up
I
with
don't think
your
I rolled
squad
higher than a
and
10
we'll
today.
I rolled 2 pens anyway, so.
When I use a lucky to reroll, do I also get to reroll the advantage, or is it just the one more row? Because I don't actually know how lucky.
The one roll.
You're
Okay.
substituting one dice for another dice.
Right. Okay. Nope, I'm smacking the ground. That'll teach him. That'll teach the ground to run away.
Did I ever hear Mitchell? Mitchell's roll for Aurora?
20.
20.
So our unbuffed paladin got the best grapple check.
Everybody just, in almost cartoon fashion, everybody at the same time spraying towards the chest. And in super slow motion, you just see it go.
Oh, come on.
And it does the most graceful ballerina-like movements you've ever seen in your entire life. And cartwheels and flips and lands behind Groot, moves a couple of feet, and then stops moving.
It got out of my
26 did nothing.
Correct.
I couldn't roll higher than 26 myself, so.
Fuck it, we're blasting this thing.
Wait, hold on. Groot is going to look at Starlight and be like, "Is that permission?"
Yeah.
It's permission.
I'm gonna blast with Eldritch Blast.
I'm following
Actually,
up with I'm following up with a
No.
fireball.
I am going to chromatic orb.
Oh. Oh, we're doing
Wait,
that.
hold
You
on.
know, this thing probably has a ridiculously high AC, but okay.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna follow up with a fireball.
Okay.
It lives in a fire plane.
I got a nat 20 attack roll.
Natural 20!
With chromatic orb, that's a 27 to hit.
That does not crit. And what was the amount?
27.
That does not hit.
What?
Okay, well, there's no point in me doing this, but fuck it.
Star, I need you to ask it politely, please, in Dwarvish.
Okay.
I think we did try.
We said hello, but you didn't ask it politely.
Hold on. Breya's gonna throw the spear at it and try to create a tether.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't hit it with a 27. Though.
And I'm gonna reckless attack it and rage, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, because it's not gonna matter.
Reckless attack without raging.
Oh, okay, then I won't bother raging.
But raging just reduces your damage and gives you a little bit, reduces the damage you take and makes you do an extra little bit of damage.
Yeah, true. So I got the 22.
I also got a 27 to hit.
And I can't, like, not roll because I know it won't hit. That's just metagaming. But yeah.
None that hits, but the very first, you see Shrike, and he creates the orb, and right before he fires, he kind of tries to juke it out, and then kind of aims it towards the core right before he lets it off, and in slow motion you see the orb, and it looks like it's going to go up the hop, but the orb isn't going to, like, it's still going to hit, and suddenly you just see it squat down like it's going. Have you seen people, what the?
Are you about to tell me a Matrix my
The frog squat.
He matrixed it.
Frog squat.
No, Matrix. So as the orb is coming, you just see him limbo. His legs go down.
Oh,
and
the splits.
Flattens out as the orb passes over him.
I'm gonna cast Power Word Kill.
Can someone ask it nicely in Dwarvish, please?
And then the firebolt, and then the javelin.
You know what?
Star.
I want to take out my loot, and I'm just going to play like a jaunty little tune to see if it does anything at all.
Give me your best performance check.
Performance check. Well, my dice have been out the way they are tonight. We're about to blow up.
Did y'all pray to Raptor Jesus for your dice rolls?
I rolled high, it didn't matter.
Oh, hey, a 25 performance.
Look at, I nat 20 and still missed, okay?
As you start to play, what are you playing?
Some kind of jaunty tune.
The Castletown theme song from Ocarina of Time.
But as you start to sing, it kind of starts doing like a river dance thing to it.
Nice!
As I'm playing, I want to kind of nod my head towards it to someone to approach it as it's dancing.
It's gonna dance walking backwards, but okay, I'll walk at it.
Do it.
Who's walking at it?
I will.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Or why not?
Groot
Maybe,
Groot is done with
maybe
this.
only one of us needs to.
Yeah.
Just let Breya do it. Let Breya
I'm
do
gonna try to copy its dancing as I
Yes.
walk towards it.
Yes.
There you go.
River dance.
It keeps backing up, but when Breya starts, or is Crusix still moving forward?
Yep.
Are you dancing?
Oh yeah, I'm dancing hard.
As you two start dancing at it, it stops dancing, and you see it do this.
Oh,
it's mad.
I want to keep playing, but I want to
Rabbit?
stop dancing.
I'm gonna keep dancing and be like, dance battle.
And you see it pick up its big, like its right foot, and it points its big toe.
Uh-huh.
Oh! Dance battle, it is.
But we will leave that for next.
Leaving off the dance battle. Oh
I did
yeah.
not expect this today.
I am in a dance battle with a mimic.
What did y'all do? Fought a dragon? No, I had a dance battle with a mimic with hairy legs.
See
Okay.
y'all next week.
The hairy legs shouldn't matter, but it makes it funnier. For
It makes
some
it so much
reason.
funnier.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much.